Mario Kart 8 is filled with great details which you may have never noticed before. This is an in-depth video covering all of the details and Easter eggs I could find from all of the courses. In Mario Kart Stadium, each of the garages represent a team. Here's Mario's team, Peach's team and Bowser's team. These toads even has Bowser on their helmets. Further on we can see some ads such as Bowser Oil, Fuzzy Battery, Golden Wheel and more. There's also this thing which is very similar to the clown copter from Super Mario World, and there's toads in it as well. They must be teaming up with Bowser for sure. Now in the middle of the course you can also see a parking lot with trucks with the various team logos on them. And you can get a glimpse of some of the teams here, but I'll get back to them later on. Oh, and there's a satellite van too. In Water Park, all of the balloons come from a green pipe. You can also see a map of the park here. Now once you get inside by the first item boxes, there's two posters saying Caution, No Pets, and Caution, Wet Floor. Further on you'll see what is most likely my favorite detail. You must be taller than Goomba. And then there's a picture of Goomba and Mario. That's pure genius. Love it. Also two more posters. The Make a Cheap, a structural study, and the submarine through history. And it says latest model 2014, and the first generation model was manufactured in 1987. Here's the hotel. The subcoaster exits through this handy gate here when it's at the end of its track, though you can't drive past the gate. Meh. Right at the beginning of Sweet Sweet Canyon, you'll find Royal Patisserie, Peach and Daisy. And have you ever wondered what you're driving through at this part? Well, that's coming from these bottles. I believe it says Princess Orange. It seems like there's a hidden path here at Swamp Ruins, but I couldn't reach to it. Mario Motors and Burning DK Sports Drink are some of the ads you can find in Mario Circuit. You can also glimpse a cart right by the finishing line here. Oh, another satellite map. At Toad Harbor, there's an ad saying Super Marine World Dive Shop and Princess Orange, the one we found back at Sweet Sweet Canyon. Right next to the ad we find a gate where the trams go through, but you can't. Now the trams don't just vanish, they actually go in a loop in this course. Right by the first item boxes they pass through on a bridge and then into a tunnel. They later on appear up here. Some more ads: Mario Work Gear, Coconut Cafe, Fountain Cafe, Tropical Grocery, Funflower, Peach and Daisy from Sweet Sweet Canyon, and Shy Guy Metals since 1987, which is when the Shy Guys made their first appearance. That was in Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic, later released as Super Mario Bros. 2 in Western countries and Super Mario USA in Japan. Back at the cafes and shops on Toad Harbor, there's posters of Water Park and Women of Racing Organization, which I think is very cool. Undead Motors, Ghost Clark and Fuzzy Battery are the ads you'll find in Twisted Mansion. Besides butterflies, 2 eggs in a nest, and these Shy Guys working, there isn't much to see in Shy Guy Falls. Well, there's a huge landscape around the course, but yeah, that's it. Sunshine Airport, however, is filled with goodies. Here's PAL, which is Paratrooper Airlines. And here's Boomerang Brothers International Airlines, Galaxy Air, an ad for Dry Dry Desert and Sweet Sweet Canyon. And just look at this little detail. There's stickers of the airlines on the luggage. Brilliant. The airport even has moving ads and real signs used in actual airports. Oh hey, another satellite man. Outside there's this serial number. At first I thought it was just random, but looking up on the internet, CrazyMan14 via Did You Know Gaming found out that these numbers represent the release date of Super Mario Sunshine for Europe and Australia. My mind is blown. These boxes have stickers on them, such as Keep Dry, This Side Up and Handle With Care. There's 2 islands shaped as stars. And inside again we can see some destinations with courses from Mario Kart 8. Another great detail. According to this screen, the airport has only 4 gates. Oh hey, it's propeller toad transport. Dolphin Shoals had nothing interesting. Whoa, hang on a second, I missed something at Sunshine Airport. If you watch through the whole cutscene in Grand Prix mode, you might hear an airport announcer voice.
Paging Galaxy Airlines, Flight 221, passengers departing. This is the final boarding call for Boomerang Bros.
Isn't that just perfect? Okay, moving on. Have you ever noticed that Electrodrome is actually outside? You can see the moon here. At the helicopter on Mount Vario, there's a fire extinguisher on the wall. Safety! These poles have Mount Vario written on them. Hey, more safety! This is right off the Vario Dam. I don't know why it isn't just a white wall, but there's a hole there. Further down we have an ad saying 100% organic antifreeze. Have you noticed the question block here at Cloudtop Cruise? At Bone Dry Dunes there's an ocean of sand and waterfall of sand, or rather sandfalls. Maybe this place was green and filled with water a long time ago, or maybe not. There's some carpet here too if you like that. There's a road in the beginning of Bowser's Castle that is closed. Why isn't there just a wall there? Did the road go both ways in the early days of development? Who knows? There's also Dry Bones and Hammer Bros cheering for you throughout the course. Or maybe they want you to fall into the lava. Yeah, most likely the last one. At Rainbow Road, there's an ad saying Rainbow Exploration Agency, or Xtra, which can also be seen here. There's also a screen featuring this blooper space ship. At Moo Moo Meadows, you'll find milk, a Mario tractor, a milk truck, and 2 ads. Green service, and 1 of fuel. On Game Boy Advance Mario Circuit there's a chalkboard with the teams we saw earlier at Mario Kart Stadium. We can also see that the ground is basically just bricks. And there's 2 ads, Chain Chomp Racing Chains and Road Service MAA. On Cheap Cheap Beach, a boat and a parasol has its track name written on them. There's an ad saying Banana Boy, Let One Slip. There's a lot to see at Toad's Turnpike. First, here's some ads. In the distance we can see Mario Worker, 1-Up Mushroom, Galaxy Air, and 2 ads for Roy and Lemmy. There's no speed limit here, but apparently you have to turn on the lights when entering the forest. And a neat sign welcoming you to the city. Now, there's a sign which says 64 MHz. The frequency is probably for a radio station, but I'm sure the numbers is to reference Mario Kart 64. Moving on to the cars and trucks, we have Iggy's Glass, Crystal Clear Windshields, Toad City Sightseeing, Pirate Trooper Airlines, Boomerang Brothers International Airlines, Propeller Toad Transport, and hey! That's the Moo Moo Meadows milk truck we saw earlier. On the car with a surfboard attached to it, there's a sticker on the surfboard and Super Marine World written on the car. Now, all of the cars and trucks has a different serial number, which I find interesting. On them it says MK for Mario Kart, and then 4 random digits. Moving on to Dry Dry Desert, there's 2 dusty ads saying Red Shell Strike Equipment and Sunshine Parts. Other than that, it's pretty boring, just like any other desert. Donut Plains 3, there's a Toad house by the finishing line, who cares? Right at the beginning of Royal Raceway we find 2 ads saying Dream Gliders. Further down we have Women of Racing Organization, which we discovered back at Toad Harbor. This time we have Birdo in it as well. In the lake we can see toads jumping up and down in these cute swan boats. Oh, and did you see that? The toad in the hot air balloon burns some fuel. Details! Oh hey, another Salad Man. Ah, there's the teams we've seen in so many courses. Mario Supermoto Team, Luigi Gustus, Toad Mushroom Powered, Yoshi Runners, Lord Bowser, and Princess Peach. Now why do these teams exist? They have nothing to do with the game at all. Was it in early days of development, or is it just random teams they made for fun? Look, there it is again. Other than a creepy frog, nothing to see in DK Jungle. But in Wario Stadium you'll see Wario Billionaires. This can also be found at Mount Wario. Oh hey, another satellite man. Lemmy's Tire Service. That is pretty cool, since he always uses a bouncy ball at bosses from Mario games. Therefore, a tire suited him very well here. Sherbet Land and Melody Motorway? Pretty boring. In the trees at Yoshi Valley, there's apples just like the ones Yoshi likes to eat in other Mario games. And at Tick Tick Clock, you can see blueprints, well, they're not exactly blue, but they're drawings of clocks, gears, and other mechanics. And did you know that in Piranha Plant Pipeway, you can drive backwards down to the pipe? All you need is a mushroom. There's an ad on Grumple Volcano saying Morton Construction. And finally, at Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road, we can see a train passing by quickly down at the city. And there's also several Christmas trees. And of course, in the middle of the city, there's a tower with question blocks, a mushroom, and a shine at the top. And that's it! That is everything I could find, and I'm sure there's a lot I have missed. Write a comment if you've noticed an Easter egg or hidden detail in Mario Kart 8. Thanks a lot for watching, subscribe for more content, and have a great life. Bye!